Hi everyone, this is a short video for everyone at Redcape to help them maintain their note counters now that Redcape have taken ownership of the whole fleet. This is the ML-1V Note Counter that some of you may have. You'll all be familiar with all the settings, so I won't go into that, although there will be a link to a video that shows those settings. So today I'll show you what you can do daily and what you can do bi-monthly. Once or twice a month is more than enough to help maintain those rollers and sensors and keep the note counter in working order. So for starting off, I'll show you, you're all familiar with how to access the note counter. The green tabs lift open the back, revealing the sensors and the rollers, and then the green tabs underneath lift up the middle section. There's a brake there. So there's two brakes there. I'll lower it back down. The tools that you'll need to maintain the note counter, microfiber cloth is what I use. I use water, but some people choose to use ISO wipes. I feel like you use way too many to get the job done, but your call. They both have their pros and cons. A screwdriver is handy, and a paintbrush. Long handle is preferred, helps you get into the tight spots. On a daily basis, you want to remove all the money dust that's accumulated from the clearance or after running a large sum of money. So we'll get the paintbrush and we just want to move that dirt to the side where we can push it down and out of the way. So we want just the paintbrush, no pressure, just side to side action. From top to bottom, because you want all the dust to fall to the bottom where it's not going to affect the validating of the notes. Be careful around these because they can snap off and then that will cause money to fly out randomly. Also be careful of these, as you can snap those quite easily, these parts here. Once you've done with the paintbrush, you want to get a dry cloth and just get the last of all that money dirt. Making sure those sensors are free of any debris. This line bar sensor, that will validate the note, and if there's even a small amount of debris on that, it can affect the validating of the note. Dirty money or wet money can leave striations on there, so you really want to get rid of those. That's just a dry cloth, but if there's anything sticky, just get a bit of water and wipe it across. Not too much water, you only want to have a damp cloth, not wet. So make sure that they're clean. So the daily procedure was quite quick, not too much of a hassle to do that daily. The bi-monthly procedure is a bit more involved. It's about cleaning those rollers so they remain with plenty of grip and make sure those sensors are free of debris. So what we want to do is we want to get our microfiber cloth and a light spray with water, not a lot at all, like that's barely even wet. You want to roll these rollers forward and then from side to side get rid of any black marks, revealing the grey that they're supposed to be. I would almost recommend doing this daily if you have the time, because these rollers are the ones that take the notes and feed them through. If these are slippery, you'll get a lot more rejects. So if you can keep on top of those, it'll be beneficial. For those who are confident with a screwdriver and taking things apart, to make life easier, just grab a Phillips head screwdriver, get those two screws off, and then that lifts out like that. Makes it a lot easier to clean these rollers here. This also clips off in an upwards direction. So if you put that to the side, you can now access that roller there to clean. Side to side. This one actually free spins, so don't freak out if that starts spinning on you. But just go side to side and get rid of those black marks that accumulated over time. Doing that will ensure that it grabs the note quickly and straight. To put all that back, you grab it, push down, you'll hear a clip, and then angle slightly, and then that'll go over. This dial here, you do not want to turn it. Even if it goes back to the same place where the dot was, it doesn't necessarily guarantee that it's going back to the same spot. It's a tensioner. It needs to be calibrated by someone with the right tools to do so. So there's two types of rollers. You've got passive rollers, which are free spinning. They are less important when cleaning a note counter, but if they're dirty, it'll make the corresponding ones on the other side dirty faster. So if you can clean them off and keep on top of them, that'll prevent the other ones getting dirty as well. But the active rollers are the ones that all roll together. You want to try and keep on top of those. So what I would recommend is to clean a row a week, and then that way you can keep on top of it. They're not going to be building up. So if you clean one roller, you have to clean all four. If you clean one, you'll get notes skewing because that roller will have more grip than these rollers. So always clean a row. For cleaning the rollers, you want to side to side, slight diagonal action, turn the roller, side to side, turn the roller, and just keep doing that until you notice that there's less debris on those rollers. It's the same process for all the rollers. They're passive rollers. These are your passive rollers, and then your active rollers are up there. That's the middle section of the note counter. So getting in there and cleaning those rollers, exactly the same process of the ones that I showed you previously. Once the rollers are done, you want to focus on the sensors. Again, there's multiple sensors throughout. If one's blocked, the timing will be out and you'll get rejects. So how sensors work, you have a sender and a receiver. The sender will send the signal out, and if the receiver doesn't receive the signal, that's how it can tell whether there's a note there or not. Various sensors need to be open, others need to be closed in a normal state. So what you want to do is you'll grab your slightly moist cloth and just wipe over those sensors. Again, this line bar sensor is the most important. It's from side to side, making sure there's no debris. One optional step is to get a blower. I just use a normal garden blower, but anything you have that will blow air through the note counter will work. The cans of air I don't recommend, because if you tip them on the side, it'll actually blow fluid as opposed to blowing straight air. So if you've got the garden blower, just again working top to bottom, blow it out. You'll see a lot of dust and debris blow out, and that's going to benefit you in the long term. Hopefully that helps, and if you have any questions, we're always a phone call away. Just because we don't own the note counters anymore doesn't mean that we're not here to help.